Hello and welcome, Natalie, to the YTT Forever Fans Podcast.
Hi, Loretta. So good to be with you.
I'm so happy that you are here. So, introduce yourself. Tell us where you're from and why Young Talent Time meant so much to you as a child.
Well, I'm from Sydney, and I've been in Sydney the whole time. I am the same age as Tina, so I pretty much followed Tina's career from when Tina
Oh,
started until Tina
yeah.
left, and that was my
Wow.
Young Talent Time experience, and then beyond.
Right.
So the Tina phase went on. So I was introduced to Young Talent Time from my grandmother. I think I was at my grandmother's house when I was 9 or something like that, or
Oh,
8.
yep.
And she had the show on, and I just thought, wow, this is amazing. And then Tina, Tina was my age. And so I
Yeah.
feel like I've grown up with Tina and followed Tina the whole way through. I know you followed Tina too. She was your hero.
She was my idol. I can understand and totally relate to how you feel seeing her. It's like, oh my gosh, I want to be her.
I
I loved
know.
her voice, her look, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you were slightly closer to being her than I was to being her.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
And
Well,
and I do remember when you burst into the show with your opening number. Was it What a Feeling, your first number?
yeah.
I thought,
Yeah.
wow, there's another powerhouse voice. Um, but Tina kept me gripped to the show from when I was 9 to when Tina left, and then I continued on. But the show to me meant it was just pure happiness. It was
Love
pure
that.
happiness. And
Yeah.
particularly at a time like when you're that young. So, I got really hooked in when I was 9, 10, 11. That's a crucial time in a
Yes.
kid's life. And so, you're starting high school, and young talent time was just a constant. It's funny, a number of other people have said to you it was like family. To
Mm.
me, I didn't see it as family. I saw it as kind of like my core friendship group.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
that's what it
Which
was. So
becomes family, I guess. You choose your family sometimes with the group of friends that you have. But yeah,
yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah. So it was just there as a constant, and it was just the thing I'd look forward to every Saturday night. And then what I
Mm.
would do is so it wasn't just when the show was on, it filled my week because it was always like, so it filled my week in that if something terrible happened at school or even something good happened at school, I'd come home and to get myself through that, I'd just watch Young Talent Time. And I think, the team pulled
Wow.
me through because what I did is I'd record it each week and I'd
Yeah.
edit it during the week. So I'd have compilation VHS tapes, tape after tape after
Oh,
tape of
I
edited
love that.
episodes with lists, all the lists on it of all
No.
the songs. So I'd take the
Wow.
ads out. We had two VHS recorders. And so during the week, I would edit from one to the other and just end up with
Professional.
my edited tapes. But however, before that, so I'm thinking at the beginning when Tina was starting and I was 9, she was 9, VHSs weren't around then. I had a black and white television at the end of my bed in my bedroom, and I'd have my
Oh
cassette
my
player, and
goodness.
I'd press record and just hang out for a solo from Tina, thinking, I hope Tina gets this
Oh,
week, hope she gets one. And so then I'd have
yeah.
my cassette tape recordings as well. But
Right.
to me, so it was interesting. It was almost like I feel like a bit of a Muriel. Like, in Muriel's wedding, Muriel, if she had a bad day, she'd come home and listen to ABBA. To
Yes.
me, Talent Time did that. It just made
It's
me
therapy.
happy. It's
Yes.
therapy.
That's
It's
amazing. Did you ever write to Tina?
No, it's interesting. I didn't write to anyone. I don't know why I did
Okay.
not. I didn't
Yeah.
write. I've seen Tina live since, um, but I didn't write to any of the team, even though
Okay.
I don't
That's
know why I
okay.
didn't. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that.
We've
And
had
the other
some.
thing is, it was a very solitary experience for me. I tried to
Okay.
bring the family in. I tried to bring friends in, but no, I couldn't engage anyone. Occasionally, I would
Really?
make my family sit down and say, "You've got to watch this performance. This is just unbelievable." Whether it was Tina or you or anyone else who gave a really strong performance. Usually, my favourites were a strong singer out front of the team with a great routine.
Mm, mm,
Um, and occasionally, I get someone to sit down and watch a number, but it was generally a very solitary experience, which was fine because I was just
yes,
tunnel visioned. It was me and
yes.
the show and the team
And your
and the
friends
rest
on
of
the
the world
team.
and my friends on the team.
No,
I've
it's,
got two older
it's
brothers.
oh, and they're just not interested.
Well, they I think they were interested to be polite. I went to some concerts around 1980, 1979, 1980, and my older brother
Mm,
took me to the Revesby Workers Club. And that's the first time I
right.
saw them live. Tina would have been about 12. I would have been about 12 then in
Oh,
1980. And so my brother was involved in that way. He took me to concerts. He didn't love it, but he was there. I didn't care. It was just my thing. It didn't matter to me, but he got me there. And it was I
amazing.
remember at the time, the concerts so different to as they were later. At the Revesby Workers Club, it was very small and intimate. And so I remember being in
Mm,
like a big row in, a room just with 20 rows of fold up chairs. It was so low key.
yeah.
But then the
Oh,
team would burst onto the stage and the opening number would have been, get ready, here we come, or something like that. It was always that.
yeah.
And I was like,
Wow.
there they are, Tina,
Yeah.
Jodie, Nicole. It was
Oh, I can see
so,
the joy on your face. It's making
it
you
was
so
so exciting.
happy.
It
Yeah.
made me happy. But
Gosh.
it was a solitary thing, and that was okay.
Hmm.
But it was there. It was just there for me every single week.
So not even at school, you didn't have anyone that you shared this passion with?
I tried.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I was hanging out with the wrong crowd, but it was just me. It was just
Well,
me.
it was all just for you.
It was
Okay.
all just. I
So
felt like it was all just for me.
it was. Now you've got some things to show us. So what would you like to start with?
Yes. So, well, the first thing the earliest thing is this cassette tape, and this is Tiny Tina and Little John. I've lost,
Oh,
but the one where she's on the bridge with the teddy bear. You mentioned
I
that
have the vinyl.
you've got
Yes, my
you've
favorite.
got the vinyl and you got the
Yeah.
dress and the teddy bear too, didn't you?
Yes, I do.
I love that. So this was my second purchase. My first purchase was the Sing 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 album, the red vinyl album from about 1979. And I don't know where that is, sadly, but this is my first
Mm.
retained memorabilia. Then all the VHS tapes with all the lists of all the songs. I've got plenty of those.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
VHS set I have is this the
Yes.
documentary that the,
Is that a
the
DVD or a
no, this is the
VHS?
VHS
Oh,
version. Yeah, old school.
do you have a player still?
No, I don't, but I've got the
Okay.
DVD as well because I
Yes.
thought I can't play that anymore. Now I've got lots of old programs and things that I'd forgotten
Oh,
I went to. But what I did is I made my own scrapbook
wow.
way back, and it's just this was a constant team for me. Tina, Jodie, Joey,
Wow.
Michael. Loved this gang, and this was really my first very favorite team, 1979, 1980, that was, with
Right.
Nicole, Karen, Jodie, and Tina. They were such good
Beautiful.
friends. And so within this, I've just got snippets of magazine articles of things, various things.
Oh,
Little
wow.
Danny, Big Tina, when Danny and Mark joined the team, all
That's
sorts of
amazing.
things here. So I kept that scrapbook. One of my most treasured things is this Who Weekly. You're in this, Lorena. This was when you all
Yes,
got
I don't
together.
like the way I look there, but yes, it's a cute
Oh,
one.
don't you?
No. I don't
Right.
know. I was doing
Okay.
something weird with my hair. It was like a bob with a bit of blonde bit at the kind of like
Yes,
what I
there's
have now.
blonde. Right. But that
But
was great
yes,
when everyone got together. And
yeah,
Courtney is
that's great.
here. Courtney doesn't turn up too much, and it was great to see her here.
Yes. Yeah.
Um,
That was the first time I freaked out seeing. So that was the first get together. I'm pretty sure that I hadn't seen everyone since probably I left. And
yeah.
the little kids, like when I left, it was the younger team. and I hadn't seen them, and all of a sudden I saw them there and just freaked out.
Grown
I
up.
almost didn't know who they were because they're
Wow.
now almost adults. Fuck
Yes.
you.
That would have been
Yeah,
very, very strange. There was something in
yeah.
this scrapbook, actually. It was a ticket to a concert I'd forgotten I went to.
Oh,
I'll see if I can find it for you because I just can't believe that the cost of the ticket at the time. Oh, this is one of my very favourite photos, actually.
I love that. Yes.
Everyone's just
Yeah, I
so
love
gorgeous
that.
there on that
Yeah.
one. I can't find it now, but it was a ticket. Here it is. The Entertainment Centre Christmas Spectacular in 1987. You were in the
Yeah.
team then.
Yes, I
No,
left in 87,
1984.
so I may have been a guest. I would have been
Oh
a
no, it was
guest at
actually
that Christmas
19. I think it was earlier than that. 1984. Were you at the Christmas
when I
show in
started.
1980?
Yes, yes, I would have been. Yeah.
Now the cost of this ticket was $11.90.
Oh,
So, divide
wow.
that between almost 10 team members, a dollar a team member. I mean, what's going on? I would have paid slightly more to see you all than $11.90,
Oh,
but
wow.
that's the ticket.
What was the venue? Sorry, did you say that
The
before?
entertainment centre.
Yeah. Gosh, they were
90.
amazing concerts. I can't believe that we would fill those venues. I tell my daughter now when we drove past like the big old entertainment centers, we used to fill that. Yeah, it's
Amazing.
incredible. Yeah.
But thinking back to the Revesby Workers Club concert when I was 12, I mean, the intimacy of that small room was just so nice because it really felt like a
Yeah.
lounge room performance.
Did you get to meet anyone when you were there?
No, I don't. No, I
Okay.
didn't. I don't think I've met anyone. Oh, I have. What am I talking about? I met
Yes.
you and Bevan at the
Oh,
50th.
yes.
We met at the 50th filming at
Yes.
the studios in
Have you got a
Sydney.
photo of that?
I do. I've got a photo of that. There's
Yeah.
you and me together,
Yes.
and so me and Bevan together.
Yay. That was
It
a
was,
great experience, wasn't it? Did that freak
yeah.
you out a little bit though, seeing us all like that? I mean, just when I say like that, I mean in our 50s. Some of us are quite different.
Yeah, in a way, but I've followed you all. So
Yeah.
um, I can't remember if there was anyone there that I thought, wow, they've grown up a lot. Oh yeah, no, Joey D being about 10 foot tall.
Yes. He's incredibly huge. That was the one I freaked out about the most was seeing Joey as an adult.
Yeah,
Gigantic tree, beautiful human
yeah,
being, but just like I remember when he first joined the team, I'm like, he's going to be an absolute heartthrob because he was so cute and olive skin and light colored eyes, and he still is now. He's a very handsome man.
yeah, yeah. And
Oh
so
my gosh.
then I went to uni and sort of dropped off a little bit, but then I came back. I came back in, and I
Oh,
suppose the team member that really kept me engaged in the later teams was Juanita. I just adored
oh,
Juanita Coco. She just had the X factor. She was just
she did.
adorable. And it's interesting, I still think about Juanita
You know,
today. She was just such a special person. And today being her 50th birthday, what a day to remember her.
yes, absolutely. The day we're recording this video right now is her heavenly birthday, and we just had a gathering a few days ago to celebrate that with Juanita's family, which I put on my
Why was
Facebook. It was so magical, beautiful.
I think my invitation must still be in the mail for that.
It is. Did you
Um,
get it?
hopefully I'll get it. Why wasn't
It was
I
it was a
invited?
little private gathering with some team members and family, so it was absolutely beautiful, and I'm sure she would
Yeah,
have been very happy to
yeah,
see us
yeah, yeah,
together.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Why do you think you carry Young Talent Time still with you now? Like you still talk about it fondly, you show your memorabilia fondly.
yeah.
Why does it mean so much to you?
Oh, it was just such a big part of my childhood. It just meant happiness to me, and you can relive those feelings by going back. It's possible to sort of create that feeling again by just, I watch clips again. I'm on the
Yeah.
Facebook page and things like that. So it's just a recreation of just happy memories. And in fact, a funny thing happened in 2011. I met a friend, just an unrelated friend, to Young Talent Time, nothing to do with Young Talent Time. I met a friend for coffee in King's Cross one day, and she brought a friend along, and he just happened to be with her that day, and she introduced us, and we were just politely chatting. Hello, Andrew, I'm Natalie, and we're there together chatting. And then in the course of the conversation, it came up that Young Talent Time came up in conversation. I don't know how it did, but it did. And we both looked at each other. We said, "What? You watched Young Talent Time?" We said, "Yeah." And as it turned out, we actually knew each other from, there was an MSN site before the Facebook page,
Yeah.
in about 2011. It was some website where you could join. And we knew each other through our alias names on that. I was
Oh,
Beethoven, he
wow.
was Starshine. And we are still good friends today. And we catch up about Young Talent Time. We got
That
together
is
to
so
watch
cool.
the 50th screening. We ring up, happy Courtney's birthday, things like that.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah,
Wow.
and so our poor friend at this lunch, because once we both realized we had this incredible YTT
Connection.
connection, our friend
Yes.
was just, and we were going, yeah.
Got nothing to talk about. Yeah, it's amazing.
So
It's
yeah,
so,
we've been to see Tina live together. We've
yes, tell
been
me about
uh,
that. Tell me, where did you see her
We saw her
and
at the
how did you
State
feel?
Theatre in Sydney
Mm.
a number of years ago. It was fantastic. Waited at stage door for her to come out at the end. I can't remember if she came out at the end, but we didn't get to meet her. We also went
Mm.
to the Opera House forecourt last year and saw her there. And
Wow.
yeah, incredible. Just totally incredible.
She's amazing, isn't
Uh,
she?
it's amazing. She was
Continue to
amazing from
be
when
a
she was
powerhouse.
8 years old.
Yes.
So they're the sort of
Yes.
clips I would sit my parents down and say, Mum, you've got to watch this. This kid's going to be huge. Watch this. And she said, yeah, she's very, very good. She's amazing.
Yes,
So
yes, yes, like that big yes, amazing, incredible voice, world stage voice, and she's just a powerhouse, like you
powerhouse,
say. Yeah.
just power.
So you said that you watched Young Talent Time, so through all of Tina's career, and then
Yeah,
a bit further on. Did you watch all the way to the end?
pretty much. Yes, I did. So, once Tina left, then you came in and then, there was you, Katie, Vanessa, Bevan. So I was still really engaged through that phase. And I watched the end, but I sort of missed a few episodes in sort of
Yes.
1988, I guess,
Yeah.
but not many. I was still there. Juanita kept me engaged, and
Yes.
Courtney too. They were the key attractions for me in the show towards the end. But yeah, so I think I was there the whole time. It was pretty much a decade of absolute commitment for me. I'd say
So good.
1978 to 1988 commitment.
Wow. So what did you think about the new generation when that formed?
Oh, I loved the new generation. It's fantastic. I mean, I only saw you on the shows though. So
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
you were screened separately, I think, weren't you?
Yeah, we recorded 13 episodes separately, but I think they included it within the Young Talent Time shows at the time.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
when
I
Young
loved it.
Talent, oh, good, good. When Young Talent Time didn't come back in 1989, did that affect you then, or were you off living a more of an adult life?
I was probably, I think it was, yeah, I think it didn't really affect me. I probably phased out a bit then because I was at
Yeah,
uni, things like that. One
of
thing I did
course.
want to say actually is I didn't, this might sound controversial, but I did not like the contestants. Despite
Okay.
appreciating their talent, I just wanted the team. I did not enjoy the contestant segments. And
Okay.
also towards the end, and I can understand why they had it was a great opportunity for contestants, but I would just,
Absolutely.
skim over the
Come
contestants
on,
again.
get on with it, get off.
Steve numbers. That's right. And also I think the puppets towards the end of the show, too many
Oh,
puppets for me, but maybe because I'd grown up then. But I don't think
yeah.
kids needed all those puppets. I don't think they
Okay.
needed them. I think, the kids singing and dancing may have been enough. But anyway, that's just
Mm,
my view. But yeah, just what a period of time. What a time to be alive.
mm. I know, yes. And I think the puppets, people bring them up sometimes the same way you're feeling about them. But I think it was that broad appeal of Young Talent Time with the age groups, little kids could watch it go, oh, the puppets. And the teenagers go, oh my God, the puppets.
Yeah.
It appealed to, and then you've got the elderly people that would just love Bevan singing how great they are, the ballads and all that kind of stuff. So I guess it was something for everyone.
Yeah,
Fun.
true.
Did you have a crush?
I think maybe on little Johnny Balls when I was teeny
Oh,
tiny.
yeah,
And I loved Joey Peroni too, but my older brother also loved Joey Peroni. So,
right.
so no obsessive crushes on the boys. Um, I just, except, yeah, I think Johnny Bowles and Joey Peroni, perhaps.
Yes,
But I remember yesterday you were talking with, I can't remember her name, someone who would kiss the screen when Michael Campbell
yes,
came on.
Wendy.
Wendy.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that. But oh yeah, yeah. Little Johnny Bowles with Tiny Tina. I mean, just
Yeah,
so sweet, so lovely. Well, here's the program from the Entertainment Centre,
yes.
$11.20 concert. Uh, look, there we go.
Oh, there it is. Oh, how perfect that you opened it right there. That's my
There it is.
favorite. That's my childhood right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's much. So you would have been watching this when I was,
Yeah.
wouldn't you? Around 79,
Yeah.
80, the one before
I
you
was born
came
in
on.
71. I was born in
Right.
71. We came to Australia in 74 and started watching Young Talentine in 74, probably.
Yeah,
And
right.
yeah, for us, it was a family thing. So I would have been 3, and my family
Yeah,
was watching Young Talentine. Because for me, it was a whole family thing, grandparents and parents and me every
yeah.
Saturday watching this show. And then just growing up watching Tina and going, oh, I want to dress like her. I want to be in the show. Actually, did it influence you at all with dancing and singing? Were you that way inclined as well, musical?
We were a musical family, and I was in a choir for 20 years, Sydney Philharmonia Choir in Sydney. So I could
Wow.
sing as a chorister, but that was it. But there was always that was the closest I got to being on stage was just being with
Yeah.
100 other people. But
That's
a lot of
great
my
though.
music education came from YTT as well, just learning about all those old songs, different eras,
Yeah.
50s,
Yes.
60s. I learnt that from YTT.
Same. I think now when I hear old songs, how do I know that? It's because I've sang it on, or one of us sung it on YTT, really old songs that don't exist in my life except that we did them on the show. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's absolutely right. Did you ever perm
yeah.
your hair like any of us in the 80s or
No,
copy
because my hair's
hairstyles?
actually curly.
Is it?
So was
Oh,
yours
okay.
naturally curly or straight? Because you came on with curly hair.
No, no, that was a perm. That was a mum perm. My mum perm and cut my hair. I do have wavy hair naturally, and as now I'm older, it's kind of more straight. But I did
Yeah.
have wavy, and mum would perm her own hair, and then she'd perm my hair, and she'd cut my fringe too short, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
very 80s, wasn't it? That look.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of
what?
my favorite numbers of yours, Lorena, was
Oh,
I Get So
yes.
Emotional. That was just
Oh,
incredible. I remember just watching that over and over. That's on one of my compilation tapes.
really?
Such a
Yeah,
great
singing the
performance.
Whitney stuff was full on for me because
Oh,
it's hard to sing Whitney songs, but I love that I got given
exactly.
the chance to.
Oh, yeah. No, you nailed them. Totally nailed them.
Oh, thank you.
That was so
As a
suited to your
child.
voice.
Yeah, well, I'm glad because as being in the team with the girls, like we all had our favorites. We wanted to sing Madonna songs and Whitney Houston songs, and when I got Whitney, I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I would have liked some Madonna songs, but that was, Danny's Avenue, and then we had who was back then? Janet Jackson. Oh, so many great songs. Just Cyndi Lauper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pointer Sisters. We did so many
Oh,
fantastic,
yeah.
just song after song of hits and hits. Anything else you want to leave us with? Or any questions for me? Do you have a question for me at
Um,
all?
I've always wanted to know, like in the team, there are team members that are profiled each week. And I always wondered, were you ever sort of told by the producers or I don't know, a director, I suppose, or manager, I don't know what the role would be, something like, look, don't worry, we're featuring Natalie this week or Danny this week. You'll get your turn. Like, was there any sort of any of that? Like, did any of you think, oh, why is she getting another solo and I haven't had one or anything like that?
Really?
Would.
Naturally as a teen, yeah, I might have thought that a few times. Like I would have liked, in terms of songs, I would have liked to have sung that song or whatever. But not,
Yeah.
I don't think we were ever told by producers, don't worry, you'll have your turn. We may have
Right.
been, it's a long time ago. And they were always really caring and careful with us. So, I never felt left out or, not seen kind of thing. But no, pretty much. And we would even suggest songs sometimes. I'd have songs that I'd go, can we please do this song? Like because when from Top Gun,
Danger
what's it called?
Zone. Da- Danger Zone?
Danger Zone. I suggested that because I saw the movie and went, this song is my song. So yeah,
Yeah.
there were times when we could suggest and go, this really suits me. Can I do it, please? And they go, yeah, cool. Not always, but
Yeah.
sometimes yes. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Natalie. Thank
Thanks,
you. I
Loretta.
really
So great
enjoyed
to talk
having
to
a
you.
chat. I can't wait. And thank you for making time. Thank you for providing all those photos. Your scrapbook is awesome. Can't wait to put that up as well. And keep smiling. We'll see your episode up really
Thanks.
soon. Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks, Natalie.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any episodes. Right, Layla?